Hello, Spectres. Spacey Ghost. Back from the void. How's everyone doing today? Good, cold, snowy, icy morning. Good morning. It is very cold and very icy. I really hope it doesn't get any worse. Like, my dad was actually texting me about the trip that I'm about to take with my family and everything. And if it gets any worse, they might end up closing down the bridge leading up to where my aunt and uncle's place is. And then we'd have to postpone on Christmas, and that would make me really sad, because I've been looking forward to this for, like, the past month or so, and I barely see my, like, blood relatives and everything. This is, like, the one time we all, like, come together and stuff, as I'm sure is the same for, like, everyone else's family. Like, I know snow during Christmas is, like, the ideal thing, but for me, I'm like, no. No, no. It can snow the morning we're there, just not as we're traveling to the place. Like, get that snow out of here. Get that ice out of here. Also, the roads have been so bad. I'm glad. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I meant to adjust this before we started. Uh, I'm so glad I don't drive. I know that's the plan. I'm still actively planning that. But this still makes me glad that I haven't fully drove. I mean, that's a good point. Because, like, fluffy snow, there's still traction with fluffy snow. Just no ice. No ice. No one wants ice. Get out of here with that ice. I'm very excited I get to stream here today with you guys, because we're doing the trial. The last part of the trial. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the entire thing just in one go. That would be great, but depending on how long this is, we may need to, like, divvy it up, which sucks because then we'll be going on an extended break. But it's fine. It's fine. It's just how it is. It's just how timing is. I would go on as long as I could, but I have, like, other stuff going on today. My roommates and I are going to be unwrapping our presents to each other, like I mentioned on Discord. And also I have to go deliver a present to another friend that has, like, a very, like, small window of time we can, like, spend together. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But unfortunately, my goal is to end at 3. I don't know where we'll be at 3 o'clock, and by 3, I mean in, like, 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours. Either way, we're gonna do our best. Um, things that happened last time. Mad Engarde is bad. He is bad, he is bad news. Also, Juan is bad news. We discovered that both Juan and Matt have been just, like, very manipulative with Adrian. Just the whole course. He turned scary and scratchy. That's him. He's a very scary and scratchy man. Oh, hi, Galaxy. I just learned you guys don't have Trans Vivian in Paper Mario. No, we don't. I hate that we have to, like, dive into other translations and find out what we could have had. I think in, like, recent games, they, like, kind of fix it. But not in the original. I'm sad for you guys, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. That's okay. We've grown. We've grown. I feel like that's the case in a lot of video games. Like, you find out after the fact, like, oh, in the actual translation, this was a trans person. Wow. If only that was clear in the English. Thanks, US Dub. I like Vivian's design. I've never played any of the Paper Mario games. But I love her design. It's so cute. Also, I forgot if I said that I'm glad to see you here. Oh yeah, Maya is still kidnapped. We don't know where she is. Or where Shelly is. Shelly the Killer, which is such a dumb name. But also it's Ace Attorney, so it makes sense. Of course, the scary assassin guy's name would be the Killer. Random and not random since I'm playing it, but I love Terror types more than Dynamax. I I feel they're more the same. I haven't like really dived into the Terra types and like how to like properly utilize them yet. Maybe once I do that, maybe I'll be more on board with them. But yeah, I will say that like both with Dynamaxing and Terra types, I love them a lot more than I see you in the chat. Get out of here. I'll fix that later. I do love them a ton more than Z moves. I do not like Z moves, even though they're essentially the same. Like just the cutscene for them is so long. I'm doing the moves because I remember the weird dances they had to do for them. Like it'd be great if you could like maybe after you see them once you could like skip over it. But it's so slow. And I am removing this bot. Get out here, bot. You don't belong here. Shoo. Bam. Get out of here with your big follows. Haruka's literally saying fuck to her transphobic sister, bullying her and finding a newfound family. Yeah, but like all... I love it. I love it so much. But Incineroar's Z move is cool as hell. Okay, you got me there. They're cool. They're cool. It's just so long. Oh wait, this is saving. We don't need to save. They're getting better with like their little gimmicks. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, we're dreaming again. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me it's the judge. Oh, yep, there he is. I love this dream sequence so much. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. You can't, no! No, how dare you? I love how in Marvel vs. Capcom, they just, like, take that dream sequence and they make it his, like, special ultimate move. I had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Phoenix, you dramatic fuck. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. This case really messes with our morals. Did we hit a new playthrough? Oh no, 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 we're good, we're good. I would cry if I somehow ended up accidentally, like, deleting everything and we accidentally started over. No, you're fine. You're fine. I believe the point is to call back to, like, the very beginning of the game. To kind of, like, round out everything. Because this is, like, the very last, like, little, like, phase that we have in this game. And I do miss Megas. They should just... Like, I know there's, like, a thing where every game there's, like, a new gimmick, but, like, I'd be fine if they just got rid of the gimmicks and just, like, you know, just had us keep megas and, like, further, like, improved on megas over time. I don't know, that's my thing. Like, it's not broken, don't fix it. Or it's not broken, don't get rid of it. This is a better ringtone. If I could change the ringtone on my phone, I would change it to this. That's the one thing I don't like about iPhones. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like about iPhones. But please, please give me back my custom, ringtones. Please, please. Okay. I could sit here forever. Hello, this is Phoenix, right? I also found a new appreciation for Penny from Warrior. Oh my god, hold on. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Is she the witch? Or she... Oh, her. I remember her. She's adorable. I don't think she was in the WarioWare that I played, though. I just remember, like, her design. No, oh my god, what was the witch's name? I liked her. Angie? I want to say it was Angie. Well, she wasn't a witch. She was goth. Ashley, not Angie. How dare I? Ooh, I'll have to listen to that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm so bad at names, we all know this, and I apologize 1,000 times. Oh, I hate this. Oh no. Don't be calling my personal cell phone. I don't remember you giving you my number. I say as I'm the one representing him, but you know. Call me on my office phone. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? I'm right in front of you. You didn't have to call me. I also like Violet Spike better than Scarlet Spike. Me too. It's one of the main reasons. I have multiple reasons, but one of the main reasons why I decided to get Violet over Scarlet. Because... I know people like it because it's dumb, but I think it's really dumb that, like, you can't actually use the wheels on the Scarlet bike. Why must you do the big stompies? Please talk to me to my face. My favorite has always been Dribble and Spits, though. Yes, I'm a furry. Yes. We know this and we appreciate you. There he goes. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Now listen up, you better get Engarde a guilty sentence, okay? Thing is, how are we going to get a guilty sentence and also keep you safe from harm? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. Unless maybe she has her own tricks up her sleeve. Oh, hi, Mia. Nice to see you're here, too. How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? I thought you were keeping tabs on her. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Hope that means she's safe. How is Mia here? Oh, because, Pearl, like, she can do the spirit channeling and channel Mia. And she's a better spirit medium than Maya is, so she can just do it, like, whenever. Not that Maya can't do it whenever, but I feel like, Mia's, like, a stronger spirit. So, like, I feel like all the times Maya has channeled her has been Either on accident or, like, when Mia chooses to. Whereas here, Pearl can just, again, do it whenever. Jokes aside, I just love the concept of two friends driving around supernatural beings in their taxi. Me too, it's funky. Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times when you have to force your biggest smiles. Yeah. I hate that that's a thing. I hate that. And that's the thing, like, you don't really think about. And I'm kind of glad you brought it up, Hobo Senpai, because, like, it physically manifests with their bodies and stuff. So, like, that actually, like, has to hurt. Like, she is literally, like, the same size as Mia used to be when she was alive. And this is from being, like... And this is Pearl. This little tiny Pearl. Like, I bet she needs, like, a full week to recover every time she does this. But... Can't give up, there's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. Ooh, I'm getting another phone call. I swear to God, if it's Matt... Matt, come on. I'm, like, right in front of you. You don't have to call me. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. Oh, poor Gumshoe. You're really mean, pal, okay. I was just gonna tell you to do a good job, but I see how it is. It's like that scene in SpongeBob when, like, SpongeBob doesn't realize, I think it's SpongeBob, doesn't realize Patrick's right behind him, and he's, like, actually talking to something else, and he's just like, get out of here, you big dumb animal, and then Patrick just silently leaves all sad. I'm really, really sorry, Gumshoe, we love you. Where are you? You let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Thank you for your service. Then, do you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not gonna give up. Until the trial's over, until the verdict is handed down. We're gonna do everything we can to find a killer. If we can get Maya out, then we can get Engarde. Guilty verdict he deserves, pal. Okay, so this is a race against time now. I don't want to give him, like, a not guilty. But if they can get Maya out, if I can stall long enough, then we can put this guy in jail. This asshole. That's true, I could do that if they found Maya first. I love this. I love this communication. I love this, like, teamwork that all of us have going. You got that, so you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. That is... that is my strong suit. Just stalling, bluffing, we got this. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Yeah, it's not just me that's, like, doing this as well. Like, it's not just on me. Speaking of teamwork, like, Edgeworth is also gonna be on the other side of the courtroom. He knows what's at stake. We can bicker, like, for hours and hours. As long as it takes to get this. Now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. I love you. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. I was gonna say that before she did. Yay, the power of friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. Like, everyone involving in this court system. Like, yeah, the court system's shit in this world. But, like, everyone's just trying to do their job. That's what we're learning in this game. Like, no one's, like, 100% the bad guy, unless there's someone like Von Karma who actually is. But, like, at the end of the day, we're all trying to seek the truth here. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Engarde. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Engarde, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing the nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she's guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. Looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Grotto was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Engarde. What a surprising turn of events. I would like to think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true, but I have to pretend it's not true. We still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya is safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. We'll find out. And I wonder if that's the whole reason why... I want to say it was, like, confirmed that one of the witnesses today is gonna be, Will Powers. Because he has, like, nothing to do with the murder. He didn't see anything. He was with us the whole time when all the events took place. But it's just, like, one way to, like, prolong things as long as we can. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Finally drew a reference sheet of my persona after 7 years. Wow. That's a long time. That's awesome. I'm glad you finally had, like, the motivation and time to do so. Also, I took a peek in your persona. Looks like they give the best of hugs. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. What is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Aww. Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much. Mr. Powers, do you need a hug? A court-mandated hug? Oh, sorry, well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Oh, did he? Or is this fake? This might be fake. This might be a fake story. I didn't know that. But, you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. Shh. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engarde's room. Okay, sure. Unless maybe he snuck a peek at Matt and noticed that he wasn't sleeping. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. There he is. There's the assassin dude. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. Watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night. Hey, that's us. And I couldn't make them wait for me. Aw, you're so considerate. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Engarde was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy, what are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge in head first, right? Alright, so far everything checks out, so I have a feeling more is gonna be revealed once we press on this. The defendant's room. Why did you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of. And I want to say congrats. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright. Oh no, don't tell me you just can't lie. No, please, we need this. You're gonna try and trick me into a corner, aren't you? I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. You know me, I believe in you. No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Every time. I object to anyone not using their Twitch Prime sub. Ah, that's perfect. And thank you. Anyone who does have Amazon Prime can sub for free. That is a thing you can do, yes. I appreciate you, friend. Witness. I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. Ooh. I wasn't aware we had a date later, but okay. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. So sorry. So you went to the defendant's room and then... Hey, wait a minute! Wait a minute! When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? Wait, you didn't answer my question. Are you sure that was man on guard? Yeah, I'm sure. Wasn't wearing the nickel samurai masks then. Oh, that does make it easy. If that's the case, then you really can't be mistaken. And... what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? Ooh, pierogies. Pierogies are tasty. Do not burn the pierogies. First, what do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray. Was it juice? Or was it deadly poison? Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but... I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. I mean, if you look at his face, I say as it's clearly out of view, but you know. I'm still surprised we were chill and unsuspecting of him when we first ran into him. Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now, sorry. Guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. I mean, we have all the time in the world. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. And while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do, yeah. Tip your bellboys. Tip your service people. Tipping's very important. How long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think. But did you actually have guests with you? So who are these guests you're talking about? I have no clue. You guys, of course, you and Maya and Lil Pearl. Thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. You are the sweetest man. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Nope. I have the memory of a goldfish. Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. I mean, he's a pretty big man. I feel like that would still be noticeable. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. Is this the beginning again? It is the beginning again. Alright. So we have something here. It does prove things. What can we use here? No, that was like after the murder happened. I don't think any of these things are important. I'm thinking maybe the card. Okay, I want to try something. I don't know if this is gonna work. But I think maybe we don't need to present evidence. I think what we need to present is a profile. And maybe we could be like, you mean this bellboy? Maybe that's what we need to do. I'm gonna try it. Because he did briefly mention... Like, he did seem kind of off when we were like, oh, what did the bellboy look like? Or like, oh, what do you mean he was, like, bellboy-ish? What was so strange about him? And then he just didn't say anything. So maybe this can prompt that. Nope. Nope. Failure. Disappointment. No. This is fine. 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 I wish I could be like, hey, wait a minute, you didn't leave at all. But I don't have anything that supports that. Ah, fun fact, my persona's haircut and ears are shaped like stars. That's adorable. I love it. This is clearly going over my head. I don't know why, but for some reason my mind is also latching onto this press conference ticket. Maybe... Maybe we could be like, oh, you didn't actually leave or anything. Because we had to stay together for the press conference or something. I don't think it's the case, but I'm still gonna try it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, 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 nope. What am I missing? I was gonna say, like, oh, maybe it's the fact... Maybe he wasn't in his Nickel Samurai costume, but no, he was. Because we proved that in, like, a previous testimony of someone. Because they were like, oh, he was definitely wearing his racing jacket. And we were like, but how is he wearing his racing jacket if, like, this button was stuck in his costume? Do I just present something on this statement? Okay. First time playing AA? It isn't actually. I say as I'm stumped on what is possibly a very simple answer. Hello and welcome. I hope you're doing well, and I'm sorry about my fumbling. I think I'm gonna phone a friend. My phone a friend. Do you want a tiny hint? Ooh, yes, yes, please, please, please. Please help me out. We are only just getting started, and I can't believe I'm stuck. Press the statements again? Okay. Yeah, why did you not think of it as a normal bellboy? Oh. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated... You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident yourself? Oh, interesting. Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Nice, thank you. Thank you for the tip. I never would have thought to just redo that whole sequence again, and I never thought, like, it would change things. And I know I said I played this before, but it's been years, maybe close to a decade, since I've played these games. So a lot of stuff is still lost to me. I remember major points, but not, like, the fine details. This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. Haha. Now is when we present the bellboy's profile. I hope. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Okay, but details. What's so strange about that? I feel like because he's being very vague, it's not like a tip that we're thinking of. It's not like it's not gonna be money. Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. It isn't often that you need to press statements multiple times, but it happens sometimes. I think there is one instance too, where like you have to also do another round of like pressing on the statements, and then like in game Phoenix has to admit like, oh okay, we actually aren't getting anywhere here, and that like progresses the rest of the trial. So you already know how this case ends. Vaguely. Again, I don't remember specifics. I remember... Good enough, yeah. Like, I remember... You know, Matt actually isn't as refreshing as a spring breeze. And that, he... had the assassin, like, take care of Juan. I think. Because, like, what else do you hire an assassin to do? But that's it. This is such a good case. One of the best cases. I still also really like the final case, from what I remember, of Trials and Tribulations, which is gonna be really fun to get to, when we eventually also, like, stream that one. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. Ah, that's awesome, Galaxy! Ah, that's so much fun. How much it was? Yeah, no, with 3-5, I stayed up so late finishing that case. It was so good. But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. Again, I know I just said this, but I'm still surprised. Like, the bellboy shows up in front of us. And we're just like, yep, normal, everyday bellboy. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. Wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. The face! What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers? Well, it wasn't exactly a boy, more like a man. Oh, more like an old gramps. Hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court. No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. A line of stitches, you say? It went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his shin. Almost like if the thread snapped, all the stuff in his head would come spilling out. Ah. He was there. At Engarde's house. He was that baller. What is it, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. So that means Engarde is talking with the killer, then. If that fact were to be exposed, Engarde would be declared guilty in a blink. Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. This is so strange, because, like, everyone knocks Phoenix on, like, bluffing his way through cases, but, like, that's him, like, legit trying to get to the truth. And here, we actually have to act upon, like, everyone's assumption of us that we're doing it on purpose. And it's like, how do I actually bluff and stall? All that in the past was actually me being genuine, what? I can't lie. I can't lie in court. Yes, Chief. You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright? Huh? What did you just say, Your Honor? What? Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going round and round in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony. Don't look at me like that. Okay, so, to further stall, while the face would give things away, we should also ask about the amount of the tip. And yeah, we are totally here for it, Galaxy. And that's exciting. It's a classic series. And it's always fun to see people, like, react to it for, like, the first time. Defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure. But giving him that much is maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much. It was actually like the deed to his house. Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. And why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash. Who carries cash these days? How interesting. And that certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? Very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Did we raise an objection? Do we wait and see? I'm gonna wait and see. There's nothing I can really object to here. I mean, who can argue that fat roll of money isn't really odd? So, supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Yeah. I bet you that was like, if not the entire winnings of like the whole Grand Prix thing, it was definitely half. Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Engarde. Then the bellboy, the witness, saw him. Yes, he was the assassin. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley de Killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley de Killer? He's the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? What clicked? Oh. Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. Oh, yep, we're talking about the kidnapping. What? Phoenix, don't tell me that you forgot. I swear, if this whole game, Phoenix forgot that we saw him. Yes, sir, right away. The second time. This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Engarde's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean... Wait, he wasn't done talking. Thank you very much, that's all we need for now. He wasn't done with his testimony, why'd you stop it? Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. de Killer. Then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn. To entertain and make us laugh. Fair thing. This is no laughing matter. Yes, Chief. Right away, Chief. But did you really have to use the bathroom? And what time was it? Well, I don't remember. The word ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. Then I came back. Then I went to the bathroom. And then I got myself a snack. And then I ran into you guys. And then we chatted for about, like, I guess maybe it was around 8 p.m. 10 p.m. by the time. You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. Thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Could they be twins? Maybe that's why they couldn't catch the killer. Because it's secretly a band of twins, or triplets. You know? Never in one place at the same time. Yeah. And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all. I mean his face, though. But you see, well, he had those stitches on his face. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of? Victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Lon's room, alright. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. We are in big trouble now. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kinda out of place. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? This is my eager face. Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's gonna say next. Oh, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? The bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree, that is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Try and pull a fast one. Oh boy. Let's do it. Let's see where this gets us. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really is. There really isn't. If you two are done being schoolchildren, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Aha. That could actually help us. Thank you, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? Very well. This court recognizes and grants the persecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. There was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. What kind of juice was it? Pretty sure it was tomato juice. If we can come up to some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. Let's see. What do we have on here? I mean, talking about juice, maybe we could just say, like, oh yeah, he was delivering the wine. Because it's totally wine. I still argue, who drinks straight tomato juice? Unless it's maybe, like, supposed to be a Bloody Mary. Actually, it very much could be a Bloody Mary. But yeah, words, what was I saying? We could just be like, yeah, he's delivering the Bloody Mary. Because Juan must have ordered room service. And he had nothing in his hand because he did his job. There we go. That sounds right to me. Still gonna press on the rest of this, just in case it's important. Please don't be so quick to judge. But it's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief. Oh, that's sad. I guess a thief and an assassin are both sneaky and silent. That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it'd be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin, you know? Phoenix, you're so bad at this. Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, we're gonna have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. I think we know. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna save though, just in case. I've been saving a lot. Yes. Mr. Powers. I don't know why I whispered. You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches, and listen. He might have gotten in a bad accident. You can't judge people just based on how they look. So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Rude. Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kurata's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table, in the lower right corner here. I wonder if presenting this picture also could have worked. This is discrimination against empty-handed people. Next time I'm like at work, or I'm just like walking about and I see someone empty-handed, I learn to be more wary of them now. It's suspicious to not be carrying things. And baseballs. Baseballs too. Anyone can clearly see that it was a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Kurata's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Oh no, we may have accidentally turned it around so that Will Powers... Well, not Will Powers. No, the bellboy was the murderer. Oh no. Like, can you prove that Mr. Kurata was already dead at the time? Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? It's never good when he's laughing. Oh no. Oh no, we've fallen into their traps. Isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there... The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say empty-handed? Are you telling me he was empty-handed in the sense that he didn't have hands? What? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. What? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. He didn't have hands. Huh? What? How is he a bellboy then? Don't you hate it when you're just doing your job? You know, providing room service to the peoples, and you just forget your prosthetic hands. Don't you hate it when that happens? 'Cause I do. I'm always forgetting something. Sometimes it's my own hands. Oh, okay, he was wearing gloves. Gloves. Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Why does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? Alright, gotta focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright, that bellboy was wearing black leather ones. What if the black leather gloves were present? And he wanted to show them off to his other bellboy friends. So, a football is made of leather? Oh no. Oh no, we're being suspicious of all the sports balls here. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? For that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. Yes, I remember this man. He was the basketball one, right? I love how everyone just, like, latched onto that quote. And, yep, he is forever the ball boy. Hobo Senpai, that is great. The rest. Oh yes, please tell us more. Second meeting. After leaving Wong's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room, and the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went into the bathroom, and then back to my seat. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room. Yeah. I kinda saw all that by accident. Saw an accident? I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. If I have to. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Oh no, oh no. Ko and Daisuke are two boys sitting in a hot tub, but they're actually 0 feet apart, for sure. They should have been together. That's my take. Excuse me? I hate to do this to you, Will, but I have to for the sake of the court. I may be a poor, underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh my god, Powers. I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? I'm trying to figure out if I'm hungry enough to make noodles. I think. Eat the pierogies first. And then figure it out from there. Or you can always just make the noodles just in case. And then, like, if you end up not being hungry enough. Oh, those are for dinner. Okay. Well, still. Just make them anyways. And then if it turns out you're not hungry enough, just, like, save them for later. What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. Suspicious, you're saying the person inside the room. I said hold it. Okay. That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Thank you. Thank you, because it was kind of suspicious. He's like, ah yes, he gave it to the person that was inside the room. As if that was good enough. Like, who was the person? Remember that one time in the anime when Ko cross-dressed as Rise to help her escape the fanboys and he's living his best life? Yes. The Persona 4 anime is one of my top animes. It's so good. I love all the little, like, details they added to it. And, like, just, like, little moments like that. Oh, that's valid. Yeah, I would be like that too. Like, it takes a lot of energy, like, to, like, really, like, deep clean and, like, take care of your space if you're, like, having people over. Should I probably ask him only one question at a time? Let's ask about the person inside. Oh my god, yes, my favorite scene will always be the delivery girl while Kanji chases the investigation team. Oh my god, yes. That was perfect. That is one of my favorites. I also just like the whole episode sequence where, like, you're... It's, like, from Nanako's point of view, and it's, like, she's, like, spying on the protagonist. I think they go with Yu as his name in the anime. And she's spying on him, looking at all of the, like, what is essentially, like, the side, like, arcanas? Yeah, the side arcanas. But, like, she thinks that he's having, like, these are all his girlfriends. And, like, out of context, it is very suspicious. So it's interesting, like, seeing it all from, like, her point of view and everything. Hold on, Yukiko, I'll give you the change. Thank you, it was you. He has two different names, and I forget which one they used for the anime. Or also the entire, like, it was during the school festival, and they do, like, the little, like, speed dating thing, and everyone gets paired up together, and the anime decides to use the option where it's you paired up with Yusuke. Yosuke, not Yusuke. It's such a good anime. Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? And you're saying you didn't see the person's face? So how do you know if it's even Matt? When you said clearly before that you saw his face, like, yeah, he was totally wearing the costume. Could've been someone else entirely. It could've been Adrian. I'm so sorry to, like, bring you back into this, Adrian. Ooh, Kapatapi. Kapatapi all the way. No once in my life I expected Nanako to say those words. Me neither. She's an innocent being. Could have only been Mr. Engarde himself, I'd say. And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing... I'm gonna ask about the thing later. Where did the bellboy go after he left Mr. Engarde's room? I'm sorry, Kavatapi's one of my favorite noodle shapes. Although the other choices are also top-notch. I think the only noodle, the only pasta I'm, like, not a fan of, that I think is objectively the worst, is penne. But that's because it doesn't hold anything. The entire King game scene. Yes. Oh my god. I just love the characterization of you. I just love it so much. Like, they could have just made him, like, really plain, really, like, boring, very, like, a stereotypical, like, blank slate protagonist. But they take, like, I guess, kind of, like, the whole concept of a blank slate character, and they just, like, run with it. And I love it. Oh, Fafali! I said that wrong, I know I did, but we're gonna run with it. It's like the bow tie noodles. I love those as well. I used to make pasta salad with those all the time. He opened the door to Viola Hall, went in there, and who knows after that, right? I do... Did you see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at the time? Oh yeah, I saw that one thing. What? You saw something else. There was this jittery alien with a ray gun. Oh boy. He was watching Juan store like some sort of stalker. That better not mean that we have to talk to her again. Everyone else is just like, oh god, no, not her. Not again. I think we can forget about the alien. Yes, please. Please, please. Well, Mr. Powers' testimony just now was just as vague as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clearer. Although that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it? Yep. Talk about a lose-lose situation. Yeah, I'm always disappointed when I get, pasta at a restaurant, and, like, they don't specify what pasta it is, and then when they, like, bring it out, it ends up being penne. Like, that's not what I'm here for. But the alien's the best part of on this whole case. That better be sarcasm. Okay, let's ask about something. Like, old bag is wild. But, like, nothing good ever comes out of speaking with her. He gave something to this person? Yeah. And what was this something? I don't know. To be fair, penne is like the most common pasta in Italy. Ah. That I did not know. I'm a failure. A failure to my ancestors. If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kind of small. I'd like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. It was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all of this really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. I think it was... No... If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. Oh, is that it? Is that all we have? Oh, never mind. If I saw it again, I would say for sure I think it was some sort of wooden statue. Why am I thinking about the thinker now? Oh wow, kid you not, I went on a school trip to Italy with my class, and every single day before the meal, They always gave us a full plate of carbonara penne for an entire week. Oh my god. That's a lot. That's too much. I say as I love pasta with my heart and soul. That is too much penne. A statue. Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. I saw the actual thing again. I probably remember, you know? Do we maybe have something that might look like a statue here? I don't think so. Unless... maybe it was this... It's a wooden bear, actually, now that I'm reading the words right in front of me. Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm gonna have to come up with whatever this statue thing is and show it to him. It was just a present. Nothing sinister about this bear. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound good at all. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I've been there before with other things where like so many allergies have to be removed that like the thing itself just like doesn't taste good anymore. And it's like, alright, what's the point of eating this? And it's coming from someone who adores pasta to the point it became a running gag in my family. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. Just me and this bear. Do you like this bear? What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is gonna happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Deep breath. He knows this is dumb. He knows what he's doing is wrong, and just... everyone's gonna start, like, throwing things from, like, the jury stand, but... Mr. Powers? The something you saw... was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this in Matt Engarde's mansion. No, you didn't. At the defendant's house. No, you didn't. It was a copy. A replica. I'm sure they make thousands of these bear figurines. It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Carrata in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. And then the bear being found at Mr. Engarde's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt Engarde is the killer's client. Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if he hadn't shown it to court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. He was literally there. In the room. I think it's clear that there's no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. It has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Just give me 30 seconds. Let me turn around, do a good cry, and then I'll come back to you. There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me save, please. Let me save, please. Oh yeah, Classico sucks. It's basically water with a few things of tomatoes and other stuff. Thankfully I added some thicker sauce to it, good. I forget what brand of pasta sauce I use. But Classico's not the way to go. Also, I'm not a fan of Prego. I don't know, there's like a weird aftertaste I feel with Prego that I don't like. Oh, well, we can't have that. Am I the only one who eats pasta with no sauce? Here's a question. When you say no sauce, do you mean, like, do you still add, like, butter and cheese to it? Or maybe not even cheese, but even just, like, just butter? Because butter noodles are also very good. Sometimes, if I just, like, am lazy, or I just want just noodles themselves, I'll have, yeah, butter noodles. Yes. No. That is not weird. Buttered noodles are great. So great. If I had to choose a sauce, though, I would definitely go with, like, some kind of creamy Alfredo. I mean... maybe the bear itself? For some reason, my mind is thinking, maybe we can turn it around. And... maybe we can turn it around and make them think that this card receipt is for this bear, and not for this bear. And we can just, like, fluff it up to say, like, oh yeah, you know, rich people, they like to spend, like, thousands of dollars on very, like, frivolous things that should definitely not be that expensive. So let's explore the bear, hopefully. I think it's very obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found at Mr. Engarde's mansion. However, Mr. Engarde was arrested at the hotel that night. Which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Aha! That's actually a valid point. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. Engarde who took this bear to his mansion. So it kind of goes along with, like, the other option that we had. So it could have been someone else who took the bear. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Sasser averted, it looks. Oh. No. No. No! Edgeworth! No! You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engarde's mansion. No! No, we're supposed to pretend, Edgeworth. That never happened. What are you doing? Don't bring that into this. That was off record. The killer and Engarde were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Engarde Mansion as its butler. What a bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to Engarde Mansion by the killer himself. Then who did he give it to, though? When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engarde had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? Do we have something? No. I have to find something else. I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Power's testimony. There's still another one? There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull? Ah, okay. So it is everything. There was one thing in Mr. Power's testimony that was very unclear. And that is the identity of the person who received the bear. Yeah, the person inside the room could be anyone. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear. We can't be sure of— oh, what? Do you remember? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a good reason why. Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, so, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. I mean, the only one who was wearing a nickel samurai costume was Adrian. I only saw his arm. But, the arm... It was the nickel samurai's arm, I swear it. You've gotta be kidding! Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was Nickel Samurai. Looks like you dug your own grave. Yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. Do we have proof in here? Do we have like a neat little picture of Adrian? Is it maybe in her profile? Okay. I was wondering if like in her profile it might have been like Engarde's manager. Also was pretending to be her during the murder. But no. Oh man. Don't judge me, shame me, call me a bad Italian man, but like, I'm also not a fan of Parmesan. Like, sometimes it's good, but oftentimes it's not like my cheese of choice. YouTube keeps recommending me videos of that one dad and your daughter who were Muslim talking about their religion, but like in the most cringy, bad acting way possible. Like those two feel like they live in another dimension. I don't know who you're talking about. Ah, yes. Anti-Parmesan crew, what's up? Yeah, I've never heard of them. I've never seen them. But, like, a lot of those, like, family YouTube channels, there's something about them that seems off. I try and stay away from that side of YouTube and stuff. So, the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. But which nickel samurai was it? Oh yeah, that too. That too. Thanks to the defense, we've all made that clear. I think we've heard enough. We now know why the spare figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Engarde. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you cannot win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Ashworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Oh, do I? What should I do? Oh, that is wild. What? 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 Okay, now that just sounds like they're not even trying to be, like, educational about things. They're just trying to, like, stir up trouble and, like, views on saying, like, sensational things. Thing is, I don't know what to raise an objection on. Does Phoenix even know? Oops. Also, I really hope there are other people, like, in the comments of, like, those types of videos that are just like, excuse you? That is not the case at all. This is blatantly, like, the wrong information. Okay, doesn't hurt to object. Okay. Because I know sometimes in these moments, the judge will be like, what the fuck are you objecting about? And, like, give us a penalty. Fair. That's true. It usually is only the case if the health bar shows up. And also, like, it's the only way for me to drag this trial out, yeah. So we have to. The only thing I have left is one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from this assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at the Engarde mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. Ooh, okay, here we go, here we go. Show us Adrian. What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. The real client. Yes. Tisk tisk. Is this all you have? Yes. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? I'm so sorry. Adrian Andrews. Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt Engarde for the crime. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. I'll take Scratchy Face for 200, Your Honor. Sadly, that would lose us everything. Then the nickel samurai's armor that I saw. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. Engarde? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. He was being a sleepy peepee. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figure in Mr. Engarde's mansion, it was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. That is way too many subscribers. Oh my god. Those family channels, they get so many views and so many subs. It baffles me. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? Most are probably bots. I hope so. I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. You can't prove it, but you can't disprove it. Facts are facts. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell him Mr. Engarde did it. Can't believe the defense would go as far as to pin the guilt on someone else. Unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murder of all things. Blah, blah, blah. This is to save Maya, this is to save Maya. Come on, we can keep it together, Phoenix. Ignore the crowd. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. What? All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor. For the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. Thank you. Thank you, Edgeworth. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Cool. Mr. Wright, even if you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear on guard right away. Maybe it's like hiding the real murder weapon. I say as we already know what it is. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. I'm sure that once the court knows its significance. Yeah, that's why he's entertaining the idea, instead of just calling us on our bullshit and, like, wanting a verdict right here and there. He's helping us stall. In his own, like, special way. The true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. Gasp. I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. Prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. Nice. I was planning on going on break anyways. Hold on, we'll talk it out. We'll talk it out with them first. Oh god, not you. Heh heh heh. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage, don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, gross. No. That is disgusting. I never thought in your desperation you're trying to pin the guilt onto Andrew. I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick, Pearl, I'm so glad you're yourself again. Do you need to lay down? You have been tall for so long. Your body must be aching. This child goes through so much. Pearls, where's Mia? Maybe she's checking in on Maya. I don't know. Really strong power suddenly called her away. It was Maya. Really strong power. At least I hope it was Maya. Let her attack Scratchy Face. Let me at him. Mr. Nick, your phone is... It's from Gumshoe. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. That's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. We just had one. Even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've gotta keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But I've just run out of luck this time. Is all our hope for not... A tent? What? Huh? A tent? Where? I could see a circus tent. Oh, hi Mia. Welcome back. Looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. Way to go, Maya. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Not the very big circus. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? Is the Berry Big Circus back? There's only one, pal. Yes! Deploy the clowns! I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the image of, like, Mo. Like... Mo and, like, Regina and, like, friggin', like... Ben with like his puppet, like trying to like defend Maya and like bursting into like wherever she's kidnapped. Max just like spiriting her away and like apparating her here like in this courtroom. Just pulling off all the ridiculous stops. Regina's like sticking her lion on to kill her. Maya's somewhere within 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map. How about a 300-foot radius of the main tent? Hurry. Ben's puppet would be the one who does the most damage, yes. Just look at this tiny, like, little puppet fist. Just like, let me at him. We need to put a tracking device on Maya. We do. Like the kind of ones that you put on like your keys or like you stick into your wallet. Let's just like sew that into like her like robe. Like right in her sash. And I could see a mailbox just under the window, just outside. Oh, how convenient. So we have an actual address. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Yeah, those things. I couldn't remember the name. I knew it was like air something. And her hair tie, that would work too. But I feel like she could easily lose that. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. Felt like I was in an old office building. Maybe the 3rd floor or so? I heard her, an old office building. Good stuff, pal. Just hang in there, just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Well, now I have a feeling it's going to. Yeah, but I hope Maya owns more than one kimono. We just sew it on all of our kimonos. That's the strategy. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Ugh. Poor Maya, and to think she still had the energy. Yeah, to be able to still channel her sister's spirit to get, like, this much information. Oh my god. I know we have our jokes about Maya, but, like, she's a lot stronger than we all remember she is. Oh man, and how many days can someone survive without food? I want to say it's like only 3. You're telling me Maya survived 24 hours without burgers slash ramen? I know. Like, food in general is bad enough, but without her burgers... Oh man, she's gonna be a beast when we get her back. Gumshoe, please hurry. She needs her ramen. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? No. It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Alright. We are back in court. And we are gonna go on our own recess now, so... Take care, everyone. We will be right back. Time to... I still feel bad for doing this to Adrian, but we have no choice. We have no choice. It's all for Maya's sake. Ah, you can actually survive 8 to 21 days. Okay, so maybe I was thinking about water. I think it's only 3 days. Thank you! 3 days without water. Approximately 3 weeks, 3 weeks without food. Okay, okay. I had that the other way around. Makes sense, because water is more essential for us anyways, given that a huge chunk of us is water. So, we will be right back. Speaking of water, I'll go refill my water. Hope you guys settle, get your beverages, get your snacks, and we'll see where this case takes us. We are back. Am I? Yeah, okay. It's on right. Time to see more testimony from Adrian Andrews. Also, I realize that, like, with them starving her, she most likely isn't getting any water either. So, my worry still... my worry still exists. My worry is still here. She could possibly die if this takes any longer. The court will now reconvene. Also, for anyone just joining us, I do want to point out that we're not gonna play until the very end of this. My goal is to play until 3 o'clock. That is in like 2 more hours, because I got other things to do today. Which is sad. Or, if we hit a to be continued, then we might end things a bit earlier. We'll see what comes first. Because, like, the to be continueds, like, those are, like, the perfect spot to, like, end things. The killer. The man who murdered the victim handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You've seen it before? That's right. It is only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Please, I want to see the bear's secrets. Unleash the secrets. Why does she... Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. Okay, that makes sense why it's all, like... It's got all the little bits. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Interesting. So this figurine is a container of sorts, is it? Looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. He literally has the bear in his hands like, yes, yes. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Alright, let's see where this is gonna take us. A puzzle. That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? So you can take it apart, and how would one go about doing that? Please solve the puzzle for us, right in front of us. Well, you first turn its tail to the right, and then push it in. Oh yes, I see. After that, the arms and legs are free to move, and can be removed. Oh, this is the most interesting. The judge is just having the time of his life. Boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Maybe we can just leave him alone with this toy bear. Just let him play with it. Some time will pass. He'll forget he's even in court. That's how we get Maya back, right? That's how we stall. Just give him a whole bunch of those little, like, 3D puzzles that you can get at gift shops. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for one. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there were that many people with this same bear in this country. But this looks like it can be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside. Well, it's a toy. But it can never be the same again once it's been broken. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container? We never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? And of course that means Mr. Engarde didn't know, right? Your silence speaks volumes. I think this is about all I'm gonna get for now. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there's one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. But, like, you can put other things inside. I want to know what was inside. I feel like you should testify about that. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that could come next, and that is this. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Edgeworth. That's right. That's what we're going to find out next. Witness? You are the only one who can open this. Please. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now that she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. It'd be cool if they had, like, a little cool cutscene there. I feel like if this case was made in, like, this new era of Ace Attorney games, that would be like a full-ass cutscene with, like, all the drama and intrigue. Everyone just, like, peering over, trying to look. I've opened it. Ooh. What is that? It looks like a note. Is it... It couldn't be the suicide note. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? Oh my god. Oh shit. The suicide note. Suicide note left by Juan Carrada's former manager, Celeste Pax. Till now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Carrada himself. What does it say? It seems Celeste Pax had very beautiful handwriting, and she's just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Witness, did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? I just want to know what was on it. Thank you. At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? So... Adrian, I am so sorry. But sadly, it seems like this whole case just stems from this note. So sadly, the contents of the note, we have to read. I'm so sorry. I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake. I hate that something that is meant to be something so personal. Something just for the people who cared about her to, like, look at and have. And I hate that we have to make this, like, public and for, like, everyone to be a part of. I am deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud. Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste in fact left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Engarde. Ooh. This must be what he was gonna bring to the press conference. This must have been what was inside the guitar case. No, we know what was inside the guitar case. It was the spare costume. But still. Oh, man. About being engaged to Kurata and Engarde's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. Like, yes, all that information. Like, it would serve... How do I put this? Like, it would definitely be enough to, like, soil Engarde's reputation. And perhaps even, like, lead to his arrest for like, that whole account and everything. But, like, so incredibly dirty if he just went and did that. If that actually was allowed to happen. Oh my god. I feel like I've already said this before, but I love how this case is not all, like, 100% black and white. Like, the victim is not, like, 100% a good person, or, like, oh, it was just the wrong place, like, wrong time, or, like, oh, how... oh, if only... Like, oh, how could someone murder such, like, a good man? He was not a good man. None of these men are good men. Ah, this case is so good. There's only one thing I would like to say here. Prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Engarde. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. Hey, sup, assistant. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? We are getting really deep into this. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. Ah, that sucks. No, I'm also glad you're here. Ah, good. At least you have something to keep you company. I've heard lots of good things about it. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. Ah, what? Engarde values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Oh. Yeah, I bet. Like, how long has it been since, like, the last, God of War game? It's Engarde's fault that the woman killed herself. And this time he even went as far to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. Guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too. There's no room for doubt here. The serial killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. It seems we have come to the truth at last. Me too. So bad, I say I haven't even played the fourth game yet. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. Hold on, when is the next Trials game coming out? Hold on. Trails, I should say. Ah. How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called you yet, so you know what you must do. I know. But still... Oh, I have not played Liberal or the Crossbow games. I feel like I should. Especially after the third game, because I feel like there's a lot in the third game that really connects those two together. The next Trails game should be out next year. I think somewhere in summer. For some reason, I thought maybe like this coming month, but that might be too soon. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Also, I love how they're releasing figures for the Trials games. Like, there's a new figure for Valimar. I don't think it's out yet, but there's maybe a pre-order for Crow. There's obviously one for Reen. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of the situation through one of those, possibly. I might be biased, but I really want to figure Flora. I know, if I had the money, I would so buy some trails. Either way. I would so buy those figures. I would love just to have all of Class 7. Alvo's already in the judge's hand, Phoenix, hurry. Suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should we pursue? Yeah, what can we do? Yeah. I want to say figurine. Because I feel like the suicide note is very cut and dry. If you're wrong, we can always reload. Oh wait. Thank you. Release date is 7th of July. Yes. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to play in time. Play right when it gets released, although that would be really cool. Is this when I decide to play the 4th game? Like, right on the 7th? Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. This sucks. Because, like, we know the reason why Phoenix is doing this, but, like, to everyone else, he just looks so sleazy. Assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Garada. At the request of his client, of course. So, what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. De Killer's client was mad on guard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. He's gotta protect his girl even at his own cost, No matter how much all the, like, cacophony of, like, doubt and negativity just are, like, just going right in his direction. Can't tell just by looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that man on guard thought the note was inside this bear are 0 to none, haha. I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did think of it that way. And I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. On Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Man, after this case, Phoenix deserves a vacation. He deserves to also take a leave. Just take, like, a gap year. I know that's more for, like, college and stuff, but, like, just take another year off. It's just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately. I think he believes differently. Oh no. Not the bow. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this. Oh no. It's a very small video camera, Your Honor. Don't tell me you have the footage that belongs to this. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Oh boy. What the... I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. Man on Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went as far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. The victim on Karada was being spied on. personal life was being watched by none other than Man Engarde. Yes, Your Honor. You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. You could have cameras for anything. That's not suspicious. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. I was thinking, but I have the camera in the stuffed bear's eye. That just reminded me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This isn't a battle tendency, get out of here. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Man Engarde's fingerprints were on there. Well, Phoenix, it's like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Engarde learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me dead this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Now what's that lawyer thinking? Is that man the bad killer guy? Oh no, now they think I'm the killer. Oh no. Oh, now I'm sweating more. Ugh. Phoenix, yeah, I can hear them, I know. Yes, Chief? Have we figured out what you're gonna do next yet? What I'm gonna do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case. But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. This is a terrible situation, but this is a good example of how much Phoenix has grown. Because way back in the first game, way back in, like, the first case, like, the minute something didn't go his way, he panicked and just hid under his desk. And here he is, still panicking, still struggling. He didn't, like, go from, like, 0 to, like, 100%. He's not that good. Baby steps. But, like, while he's still very stressed, he's still able to, like, stand tall and still be able to, like, work through this situation. Like, I'm very, very proud of him. Well, what is it, Mia? There's a piece of evidence that you should really investigate. Yeah, very good development. And also, like, comparing him now to, like, in even later games, it's like night and day. Something you should investigate. I really need to see the good prosecutor get scolded. I think I would. He deserves to be knocked down a peg. I don't care if he's helping us. I just would like to see it. For not remembering to look into the item when he had a chance. Is there something on it? Yeah, it's the fact that it was only set to record for 1 hour during the murder, so there's no way he would have known about the bear. It's not like he was spying on him 24/7. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? Oh boy, do I. What is this piece of evidence that me is talking about? I swear, if I'm wrong... I better not be wrong. Can I figure that out? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? No, present evidence. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Oh. Sorry, did you not hear me? The defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. Desperate. Maybe I am desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Maybe, but you're not the lawyer. So, you're telling me that I forgot something. And you're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. If it's not the camera... Please, please be the camera. It's not the camera. Oh no. Or maybe it is. Okay. Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed. I think the item that should be examined... Oh no. Okay, oops. Oops. It's not the camera. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. It's not the camera. I thought it would be... Okay, so if it's not the camera... It'd be this bear. I don't think it would be. But also maybe, like, as it says, it was set in the right eye, maybe, like, the position. I don't know. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Garfield. How are ya? I'm gonna try it. I don't think it's the right... No, it's not the right answer. It is not the stuffed bear. Ah, fun. Later, me and my roommates are also going to be opening gifts and stuff together. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what I get. I'm not sure if it's transmitter, but I'm doing it. No? Okay. And it's not the transmitter. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. If I can. Oh, I don't think I can. It's fine. Hey, welcome back, Galaxy. Weird that it's not any of those things, because that's what it says in the walkthrough reading, huh? Alright. Don't call me out for cheating, but I'm gonna look at the walkthrough I have pulled up in emergencies. Okay. When asked what evidence you'd like to pursue, pick whatever the two you want. Next, choose present evidence and present. Okay. The suicide note is what it says I should do. Okay, I am gonna try it, but I'm gonna do this first. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know Zootopia Plus was out. Honestly, like, Zootopia's not my favorite Disney movie. But if it's good, I'll try it out. Ooh, let's go! Yes! Here's to another first queer Disney character. And thank you for thinking me looking up a walkthrough is helpful, because sometimes in these games, you just get so stuck. A walkthrough is important. Like, this game and the Professor Layton games. Like, the walkthroughs are my baby. I keep them close at hand. Okay, so according to my walkthrough, it said the suicide note. Ooh, men full on wear a pink crop top when outside. Ooh. Ooh, way to go, Clawhauser. Work it. That was probably the lamest work it, but I'm sticking with it. Miss Index a suicide note, right? Who knows? Oh. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Ooh. Bad. Ooh. Like, this could just be Phoenix bluffing, but, like, what if that actually isn't the note? What if Juan, because again, it has been confirmed, Juan is just as manipulative as Matt is. Like, what if he's also, like, still, like, using Adrian and just, like, stringing her along just because he knows that she's only with him because of, like, that connection, and because he is the only one that had her note, and he's the only one who saw the note when it happened. So, like, he would only know its true contents. He could have just as easily, like, forged a different one, specifically despite both Adrian and Matt. I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside the spare. The spare was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on the suicide note has yet to be analyzed. Yeah, just because it's signed with her name doesn't mean we analyzed anything. Oh. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by missing Pax or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. From anything Disney-related, I wasn't expecting Zootopia to be the one addressing queer yearning, but I'm not complaining. I love me some queer yearning. Excuse me while I just go watch Zootopia Plus real quick. And usually whenever there's like a queer anything, like usually like my socials are like blowing up about it. Did like this just get released? It had to have. And if this actually has been out for a while and I just don't know, like, people are sleeping on this. Are you saying this suicide note is a fake? Sanders? Now I'm just disappointed in the community. Like, why isn't anyone else talking about this? You were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engarde. Who's to say you didn't oh. Oh no. See, I was under the impression the fake suicide note would have been written by Juan. Not Adrian. Oh no. How dare you? Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. Oh jeez, that's a long time. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Miss Andrews? You wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Man on Guard. Or maybe, alternately, if it's true that she did write a fake one, maybe Juan, like, manipulated her into doing it. Maybe he forced her to. Oh. Poor Adrian. I did no such thing. Right, if you're going to pronounce this suicide note fake, and show this court some evidence to support your theory. Oh, alright, what do the notes say over here? I'm really hoping just the fact that this was found by Juan. I really hope this is enough. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? Yes, as the defense has stated, the handwriting is yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where the verdict is impossible. That's impossible. This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is gonna carry this trial over one more day. Oh geez. Oh geez. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. No, 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 no. She's been out of food. And also, I don't think they'd be giving her water either. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. What if we just have an emergency handwriting analyzer person? I don't know how these things work. Just, like, have them, like, come over here straight away. Do it right here in the courtroom. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Oh. I mean, it's true, but not for the swarmy reasons you think it is. I think we reached the end of the line. Oh no. Oh no, everyone stop. Everyone stop, please. It's Gumshoe! Oh, Gumshoe, here to save us. What is that sound? It is the sound of justice. It is Gumshoe. Gumshoe, our savior. Hello, Gumshoe. Oh no. Oh no, that's a sad sound. Sad sigh. What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. Ugh. What? I'm sorry, pal, I really am. I don't know what to say. Besides, I'm sorry. You telling me the clowns weren't enough? I wish there was some way to make it up to you, I really do. Anyway, what's going on? Found his hideout, pal. But 2 of them are already gone. This is terrible. Great. I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't. We don't have any more. Maya, no. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh? What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Here, Edgeworth chucks phone across the room. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, will you please get a hold of your... 5 more minutes, please. Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch. Oh my god, we are gonna throw this. I hope he's very good at catching. Edgeworth, I hope your hand-eye coordination is in peak form. Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you didn't catch it. You just let it fall on the ground. The battery's out. Now we gotta redial the number. Please, you gotta buy some more time. Court is in session. Oh. Edgeworth, why? Can I please have my phone back now? That was incredibly rude. I'm sorry, Your Honor, you were saying? Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I mean, he did throw a gun as a child. That's fair. But that doesn't mean he can catch something. He's got a good arm. We know that for sure. Which means he can throw the phone back at me, please. I want it back. It's my phone. I am nothing without my phone, if this game has taught us anything. Yes, please. Please, you should be proud of yourself. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, thank you. Please wait, Your Honor. Okay, okay. Okay, we're good. Maya's alive. Edgeworth. Wait, the first Phoenix right? I have. Yes. This actually isn't my first time playing, but it's been... just gonna keep saying approximately a decade since I played these games, and I remember almost nothing. I remember some key things, but, like, still, almost nothing. So it's really cool to get to, like, look back on this. And, like, relive these moments. I like how the judge is the only one not knowing what the fuck is happening. The judge and also the people in the audience. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. Ooh, okay. That would be cutting it down to the wire, but I think we can do it. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary test on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourned for today? No. 30 minutes, please, Your Honor. That is all I'm asking. Please, Your Honor. Please consider the following. I'm watching Garfield the movie now. Fine. I've seen it before. It is quite the movie. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised, I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping. Or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. Right, well, what is going on with my situation? Looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Please tell me you found her. Report. Wait, you still have my phone. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, he still hasn't given it back to us. We don't have time, just spit it out. Right. Looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident and has rushed to get away. A few things. Can we use any of them as evidence? Oh, I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over, just booking it. Just on foot. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. Get going. Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. Ah, clever. I'm really sorry, sir, but I gotta put the law on hold for now. Hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. For the greater good. With my hunk of junk cards, they'd be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get in here in one piece. Oh my god. Good emojis. For a second I had to like look closely because I was like, wait, what is that? I see. Ah yes, the audience. Miles, Jasper, Robin, Chase, Calvin, Sterling, Holland, Arson, and Matt. How can I forget such iconic characters? That's probably not Arson, but you know. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. Pulling out all the stops and running every red light. Just stay safe, man. I appreciate you also very much. You are my best friend. Please don't get hit. Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that'll be decisive enough to end this. I love that Lechonk is an emoji. It's the best. It's the best emoji. Is that his car? Oh my god, that was his car. Just zoomed and hit the friggin' courtroom. Why am I picturing him, like, driving up the stairs with his car just to get here as, like, quickly as possible? No one can stop me. Oh no. Oh no, that wasn't the court. That was him legit getting in an accident. Oh no. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? Gotta hurry and call for help. You have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. There has to be someone on the outside that we trust enough. Is this what we call Larry? Hey Larry, can you do me a solid? Please, I know I owe you a cameo in this game. We need to grace the audience with your presence. Please. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? The Butts is here to save the day. When in doubt, call the Butts. Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? I mean, there has to be a way. There has to. I'm trying to recall what he said. If there's anything that he said specifically that could, like, be a smidge of a hint. That's right, there is a way. Ow. I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Oh, I don't have evidence. Unless maybe one of the evidences that he dropped was the transceiver. That'd be fun. Get your butts in here, Larry. That's literally, like, all we say when we call him. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna present it. Nope, okay. Guess it's up to me. Alright, I'll think of something on my end. Get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Yeah, we did. It's okay, Phoenix. Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. For what I'm doing now. Pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It's like the shoes on the other foot. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. Gumshoe, are you okay? Did Gumshoe hobble over to a phone booth? They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Will do, sir. To be continued. All right. Well, we succeed. We will do our very best to find out. I'm really hoping that phone call isn't the handwriting, but is actually Gumshoe. Has like a sprained leg, is like bleeding to one side, just like, I got it. I got the evidence, sir. We're stopping here? Yes, we are stopping here. As much as I would love to just blast through the whole rest of the end, I have things to do. And Christmas festivities to be a part of. And also, pause for dramatic effect. This is just like the perfect spot to stop. It was interesting. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you were here, Noah, to see this when it's more serious and not about puppets and love triangles. Even if I came late. No, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad everyone was able to make it. Even those who are new. Hello, new people. Please give a follow if you like this and would like to see us continue this, and would like to know when we do decide to continue this. I get it, but boo. That's right, boo me all you want. Should we just end the stream with Stream Racer? Oh my god. If that's an actual thing, I don't know what that is. Yeah, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Oh, yeah, okay. I actually don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm out of touch. I'm sorry I'm out of time. I'm sorry I lose my head when you're not around. I'm sorry I had to continue the song. But also, yeah, give a follow. I will update my schedule when I am down. When I'm done with my holiday vacation, and when we'll be streaming again. Where you and your viewers can race on custom tracks and pre-made tracks. Oh, that sounds actually, like, kind of fun. Let us raid. I'm also very out of touch with raiding and stuff. Again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad streamer. Followers get one free guide the raid. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that more. As like a later thing. Not now. I want to know what I'm getting into. If we try something new. I do still plan on doing a holiday stream. It's literally just us chatting. I don't have anything else, like, really planned for it. I still don't have a specific date. Oh, there shouldn't be an ad. Oh no, the ad is in progress. Oh no, okay. I will wait. I will wait for everyone. Oh no. That's okay. We'll just vibe here. We got like 40 seconds. I was trying to keep an eye on when the ads would appear and snooze them. Ads do suck. Okay, okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know what all that you guys have missed. Um, okay. So yeah, holiday stream. I don't know the specific day. I'll post in my Discord, which by the way, I have a Discord. It is linked in my about, but also I believe this does a thing. It does, okay. Yes. And this be the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord. And we can also chat outside of streams there as well. I probably won't be chatting during Christmas because I'll be up north, someplace where I don't think I'll even have cell service. But definitely any other time. No, don't go dark. We have cookies in Discord. Yes, yes we do. Freshly baked. For everyone. Everyone to enjoy. The only thing we ask if anyone joins the Discord is just don't be an asshole. That's it. Just be respectful. And pets, we do have pets. We do have a pet channel. I post my cat all the time. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's in a cat tower over there. And also so many other pets. And users returning to the stream after 1 week get one free guide to raid. Follow the rules and no one gets hurt. The mods will be on you if the rules have been broken. But yeah, fun times. I should be off before I end up accidentally going overtime and then having to like bounce immediately. But until then, goodbye everyone. I can't wait to finish this after I get back from my trip, from my holiday vacation. And after this, I also plan to play Persona 3 when it comes out for the very first time. So watch out for that as well come January. I hope you guys have a lovely holiday if I don't see you guys. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, and it's the first night of Hanukkah, so if anyone celebrates Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Goodbye.